Welcome back to Crunch Time, where we're on a seafood diet. We see food, we eat it. Great. Now, in this case, we've got some seafood here on the bench, some prawns, and we're going to turn them into coconut prawns. And the way to do that is to marinate them in a little bit of lime zest, lime juice, ginger, and then coat them in some desiccated coconut or shredded coconut and grill it. So we're going to get right onto that dressing. Now, Catherine, I'm going to get you to start zesting that lime for me. And meanwhile, the ginger also needs zesting, so that's your job, Georgia. And I'm going to get you to zest it upside down, because that actually catches everything. But obviously it's sharp, so just watch those fingers.
Yeah, just spin it around though. Yep.
Lovely.
Like that.
Flipper.
See?
Yeah. Perfect.
There you go, perfect. Upside down. That's brilliant. And you can hold, yeah, that's good. So watch those fingers. The thing with graters is that they may seem innocent, but they are very dangerous. So as with all sharp things in the kitchen, get a grown-up to help supervise. How's that going, Catherine?
Good.
Brilliant. Are you a lime fan?
Kind of.
I love putting the lime with the coconut. I think they work perfectly together as flavours. Catherine, how's that going? It's almost done. And Georgia?
Not much.
There we go. You need a little bit of elbow grease with ginger, and the older it gets, the more fibrous it is. So try and find some young ginger. The way to tell, this one looks quite dry. Can I have a look at that skin? Lovely. So you can see that skin is already quite dry. The younger one is a lot lighter.
Yes.
Can I give that a zest? Or maybe I'm going to put Nick in charge of that duty. There we go. Alrighty. And now we are going to finish up with that lime. That's looking great. Do you want to pop that into the bowl there? Wonderful. And we are going to chop that lime in half. I'm going to put you in charge of that, Catherine.
Okay.
All right. Carefully chopping the lime in half, watching our fingers. And now it's time to juice it. And in fact, Georgia, would you like to do the juicing?
Yep.
Lovely. Right. Good job. Great juicing skills. And the other one as well. Brilliant. Nick, that looks like there's heaps of ginger there. So you can pop that in the bowl. Lovely.
You can never have too much ginger unless you're in the Spice Girls.
Now, there's already an egg white in there as well, and that's going to be our coating, our glue, to put that shredded coconut on top. Thank you kindly. You can pop that in there, into the bowl.
From a height.
Why not?
There we go.
Lovely. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to toss our prawns in this little mixture. Why don't we give that a little mix around? Let's see. Have we got a spoon? Yeah, there we go. Spatch that together. Good work. Excellent. Now pop the prawns in, and you won't need to leave them in there for long because you don't want to cook them. So chuck them in there. Looking good. Alrighty. Now we are ready to skewer. So I'm going to show you how to skewer one of these prawns.
And they've been soaking in water as to not burn on the griddle pan?
Yes. They have been, and that's very true, Nick. You need about half an hour of soaking on these skewers. Now you'll notice that what I'm doing is I'm skewering it straight because I want it to keep its shape. So just like so. In fact, I'm going to keep it right on the edge like that, keeping it flat against the tip. And remember, skewers are really sharp, so you've got to be really careful. And then we're going to dip that in the coconut. What do you think, Catherine? You want to give that a go?
Okay.
All right. You can see the prawns already starting to cook a little bit with the lime juice.
There's a bit going on here.
There's
Alice.
a
I hope
lot
Crunchy's
going
doing
on
the
here.
washing up.
Well, as with all things, it's great
Is
to
that
make a
done?
mess in the kitchen. Just make sure you clean up at the end. But you know, Nick, the rule normally is whoever cooks doesn't have to clean.
That's right. Luckily, I'm cooking.
All right, now this pan has been heating up for quite a while, and we're going to start char grilling once we've got some of that coconut. Thank you kindly. On that goes. Already smelling fantastic, and you want to hear the sizzle. All right, there we go.
Threading these prawnies.
Wonderful. Thank you. And you want to do this on a medium-high heat. The prawns really don't need very long at all. Catherine, is that one ready to go?
I think so.
I think so too. Wonderful. Now this is a great alternative if you've got gluten-free guests. instead of, say, a regular batter that would have some sort of flour. You can also, if you want a lighter option, have some desiccated coconut. Oh yeah, that's getting some lovely colour on it. And it is very hot, so get a grown-up to watch this bit. There we go. Thank you. I've got some tongs here as well. Meanwhile, we've got a dressing to make, so we may as well start addressing that one. So here we go. I'm going to get you to give that a whiff. Thank you very much. And tell me what you think is inside that dressing. Give it a smell. What does that smell like?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce, excellent. What about this one?
It doesn't really smell.
That one, I'm going to give you a clue. It's another type of Chinese sauce. Starts with an H.
Hoisin sauce?
Hoisin, exactly. Nice work, Georgia.
What about this one?
Prawn sauce.
It's a prawn
Yummy.
lollipop.
Hand it over. Well, they are. They're like prawn lollipops. I love it. Okay, now I'd like you to start mixing all of those together in this bowl.
And girls, can you smell that?
That's actually the shredded coconut that's starting to caramelise, which we call in the biz. That golden colour is what you're looking for. Prawns definitely don't need as long as you think, especially with small ones like this. You actually want to undercook them a little bit and let the residual heat do all the work. Lovely. Keep mixing that together. All right, now Nick,
Yo.
it looks like we've got a little presentation plate that I'd like you to grab for me.
Sure thing.
Thank you kindly. Now, if you want the recipe for this delicious caramelised coconut prawn dish, head to our website.
Oh, it smells good. You can smell the fresh mint, can't you?
Yeah.
Very fresh smell.
Yeah, maybe pour that dressing into the ramekin there on the presentation plate. These prawns
Great teamwork, girls. Well done.
look like they need a little bit more time.
We've got some up the back, Alice, if you want. Or do you want to finish
Yay!
those off?
Yes, please, because these will need to sit for about a minute before we serve them. So let's pop these out and let the residual heat do all the hard work for us. Meanwhile, here's some that we prepared earlier. Heat off, and the best part, the eat off. And that's going to happen right now as you take a little break, and we'll see you right back. Have a dip.
Come on, crunch time.